Carl Etherington. He was a 17-year-old boy, goes to Cleveland, gets a job with the dry agents.
Yep.
An ex-police captain from the city was one of the ones chasing him. He had quit his job because he was making, he had his own brothel.
Sure, more with a saloon owner.
So he finally caught up with Carl and started beating the pulp out of him. So Carl reaches in, pulls out his gun, shoots him in the stomach. He was arrested for murder. They arrested him for murder, kind of murder and safekeeping because he killed the guy. Well, the city jail was full, so they brought him here. And they put Carl up on the second floor. We believe they beat him to death in the cell, drug him out here, went down to the southeast corner of the square.
Okay.
That's where they lynched him at. So this is where they would have came. Right here, and that's where they killed him, in that cell. It was called Newark's Darkest Day.
If anyone else is here, would you make your presence known also? Carl, we know that you were a dry agent for the county. Carl, we know that you were a dry agent for the county. Carl, was that you that hit the bed?
Can you do that again, Carl?
Thought I heard footsteps down to my left in the hall. Do you like having people come to visit you? Come to talk to you? Come to talk to you?
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
I did.
I did.
I heard a pop. It came from down there.
Down where, behind us?
Yes.
If there's anyone here, can you make a sound?
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Yes.
If there's anyone here, can you make a sound?
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Yes.
Something back there.
That sounded like footsteps or something.
Carl, I'm going to say something. And if it sounds familiar to you, I'd like for you to make that device beep that's in the hallway. All you have to do is go near it. It's not going to hurt you. It's just going to make a beeping sound when the temperature changes. Give my mother my love. Does that sound familiar? And tell her that I died doing the performance of my duty. Thank you. Can you turn that off, please? Thank you. We really, really, really appreciate it, Carl. I'm fully charged, fully static charged in my body right now. We know that you're here. We know you exist. But some people don't believe in that. So when we ask you to turn that device off on a certain number, and you do, that helps us prove to those people that you're still here. So the next time you make that device beep, I'll count to 3. And if you could, Carl, shut it off on 3 for me so that I can show that to other people and prove that you're still here. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. We brought with us a jug that may look familiar to you as a dry agent. I'm just going to set this in the hallway. Carl, this is what alcohol would have been stored in a lot of the speakeasies. And we just brought that with you as an item. Yes. Okay, can you shut that off when I say 4? 1, 2, 3. Well, pretty close. We don't necessarily believe in what you were here to fight for, but what I do understand is that you were doing your job. And those were the times. Yeah, you were just doing your job, I know that. It's a 10-degree shift right there. So when you hear it tone, and then you hear it go up another octave, and that means it shifted by 5-degree increments every time you hear a new octave. So that was a 10-degree shift right there. That's really helping us, Carl, to communicate with you. I know you were just doing your job, and I don't think that the people of Newark understood that. I don't think you deserve the fate that you got. But Newark was a very corrupt city.
I think he's agreeing with it.
I think so. Are you agreeing with me, Carl? You shut off on 2, 1. Close.
Did you know how corrupt it really was in Newark? Did you know that one of the sheriff's daughters tried to protect you? Did you know that one of the sheriff's daughters tried to protect you?
Is anybody in this cell block on the 2nd floor that would like to speak with us?